They say we are in a loneliness epidemic. And honestly, you can feel it everywhere. People can't seem to find that someone special. Women on social media say there are no good men. Men on social media say the juice is not worth the squeeze. And to be fair, I believe all of it. The real problem isn't that people don't want relationships, it's the way people are meeting or not meeting in the modern world. Dating apps and social media have become the number one tools in today's dating marketplace. We swipe left, we swipe right, we slide into DMs and call that dating. But ask yourself, is that really how human connection is supposed to work? Not too long ago, people met at nightclubs, house parties, churches, the gym, or the workplace. You got to know someone through proximity, conversation, and personality. That world barely exists anymore. And that's a problem. Today's dating scene feels bleak for a lot of people. Some say it's only going to get worse, that we're headed towards a future with fewer marriages, fewer families, and fewer long term relationships. But I don't believe that. I believe dating in America will correct itself. That doesn't mean it's healthy right now, though. There's an obvious uptick in loneliness, and both men and women are frustrated for different reasons. Women have incredibly high standards and openly say they refuse to settle. Meanwhile, many men believe pursuing women is a waste of time, money, and emotional energy. Both sides are responding to the same system, just from different angles. At the end of the day, it all boils down to incentives. The whole point of dating and marriage historically is to start a family and build a legacy. That's what relationships were structured around. But under the current system, men stand to lose a lot if they start a family. In a divorce, a man can lose half or more of everything he worked for. And many men lose access to their children in the process. With the divorce rate being what it is, that risk doesn't make sense to a lot of men. They're not afraid of commitment, they're afraid of the consequences. So when men say the juice isn't worth the squeeze, they're not being dramatic. They're doing the math. But here's the plot twist that doesn't get enough attention. Women are getting caught in the same system. Women are out earning men in a lot of major markets in places like New York, Atlanta, and DC. It's not uncommon to see women making more money than men. Most people assume family law favors women. And in the past, sure, it often did. But the law doesn't actually care about gender, it cares about who earns the money. And once women became the higher earners, guess what happened? More and more women are being ordered to pay alimony and child support. And just like men, they're asking the same question. If starting a family means risking half of my net worth, why would I take that chance? Love's great. Love matters. But love doesn't protect your assets in court. If America wants people to meet, marry, and have children, the laws themselves have to change. Because right now, the incentives structure rewards independence and punishes family formation. And whether we like it or not, people respond to incentives. always. The good news, change is already starting. States like Florida and Tennessee have begun reforming alimony, custody, and support requirements. Most states are proposing caps on child support and limitations on lifetime alimony. These changes aren't anti marriage, they're pro family. They create fairness, predictability, and stability. And once those incentives shift nationwide, I believe we'll see more marriages and more families. Because despite everything, humans actually do want connection. They're just afraid of the legal and financial fallout that can come with it. So, yes, we are in a loneliness epidemic. Yes, modern dating is messy. Yes, both men and women are frustrated. But this isn't the end. This is a transition. And like all transitions, it will correct itself. Once incentives change, behavior changes. And when behavior changes, culture changes. America won't stay lonely forever. This has been a look through the red pill lens. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Good luck out there, gentlemen and ladies. Peace.